Hi guys and dolls, how are you? I hope everyone is well. First things first, see this unit I have on? I made it. What? I made it. I made it out of purple passion twists that I crocheted and I got them from Amazon. So if you want to know more about, and they're purple, not that I'm into purple, so into purple. Yeah, I made these. I mean, I made the unit. I didn't make the crochet, the hair, obviously. I made the unit. Let me show you. It's 14 inches. And I used a total of 8 packs. But I bought double packs because I didn't know if I would need more. So I'll try to show you the back. Here's the side. I'll try to show you the back. They're 18 inches. So, pretty cool. Pretty cool, and anyone could do it. Crocheting is real easy. It was weird for me because I've crocheted my hair before and I looked like Diana Ross, honey. I had hair everywhere. That was when I had surgery on my hand. I crocheted my hair before I had surgery. And so my hands were a little awkward because it's been like 2 years since I've crocheted. So my hands were a little awkward. But then once you get the feel of it, it's not bad. It's easy. It's not, it's easy once you get the feel of it. I would suggest if you're going to use a crochet, you're going to do crochet hair, that you are careful with the crochet hook because it hooks onto hair as you're crocheting. It hooks onto other hair next to it. Next thing you know, it's trying to unravel it. So when I would tie a knot in it for the crochet part, I would keep the hook pointing upwards so it wouldn't hook into other hair, okay? So I got a request to do the hygiene class, so here we go, all right? So we're going to talk about hygiene. I'm not sure why parents are not teaching their kids hygiene. Some parents are. Kudos to you, kudos to you. But you'd be surprised how many people don't know anything about taking care of their own body. So that's what we're going to talk about today. And we're going to talk about dental, and I'll tell you some of the things that I do too, also. This person requested that I talk about long fingernails and washing the hands, procedure for washing the hands. So here you go. Okay. When you wash your hands, make sure that you wash the front and the back. I think don't quote me, but I think you're supposed to wash for a total of 1 minute. If the nails are long, I don't go longer than a medium length on my nails. But obviously, the longer the nails, the more likely they are to be dirty. So what you want to do is make sure that when I'm in the shower and my nails are longer, I will put soap in my hands and I would take my nails and I would scrape the soap that's in my hands so that the soap gets under those nails. It gets that dirt out of there. Put soap in this hand and take my nails and scrape my hand with the soap and make sure I get the soap under all the nails. If it's challenging because I've been playing outside or I've been doing something with dirt or whatever, because that's possible, and it's hard to get the dirt out, I will take a metal nail file, which I lost mine, so I have to get another one. Get a metal nail file or an orange stick and put soap on it and then go under each nail. So you got soap and you're just kind of going under each nail. When somebody has super, super long fingernails, trying to clean your bum after you use the restroom is a challenge because your nails are getting in the way. The best way to circumvent that is to use a bidet. Bidets are different prices from $130 to $150 and up, depending, okay? And then you have to have someone install it unless you know how to install a bidet. You could go to the hardware store and get one. I have a portable bidet that is a bottle with a nozzle on it. You just put water on it and spread eagle and get up there and squirt whenever, using the restroom. And obviously use toilet paper too. But the water kind of, gets up there and gets quite a bit of it out. And then you just clean up the rest with toilet paper. You'd be surprised how many grown-ups do not know how to do that. Seriously. You'd be surprised how many adults don't know how to clean they don't know how to wash their body, period. Okay? So, let's go there. Washing hands with soap and water is one of the most important ways to prevent the spread of illness. If soap and water aren't available, use a hand sanitizer with at least 60% alcohol. Covering coughs and sneezes. Cover your mouth and nose with a tissue when you cough or sneeze into your elbow. Obviously, you don't always have a tissue available, so you just, and do what you got to do that way so you're not spraying those germs into the atmosphere. That's how people get sick. Cleaning surfaces. Use household cleaners that contain soap or detergent to remove germs and dirt from surfaces. Bathing. Showering before swimming is an example of hygiene. You should have at least 1 to 2 showers a day, or baths, whatever you into. If I would get, this isn't a common thing, but if it's super hot out in the summer and it's just super nasty and I can't stop sweating regardless of the AC on, because sometimes it's just humid here, I have taken up to 3 showers a day. Not common, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not a clean freak where I'm routinely doing that, but sometimes you just feel bleh, and you just want to be extra clean. Refrigerating food. Obviously, cover and refrigerate perishable food to prevent insects and mice from being attracted. Washing laundry. Wash sheets, pillowcases, other bedding, and towels regularly. Probably twice a week is good. If you routinely go to bed dirty, which I don't, then you need to wash your sheets more. When I have surgery, I'm about to have surgery, they want you to do this. I wash my bed sheets the day before surgery in hot water. I always wash them in hot water and soap, obviously. But it helps before surgery too, because you're killing a lot of those microorganisms. Use regular detergent, hot water, good to go. Make sure you also clean out your washing machine. Yes, washing machines get nasty. Okay. So you need to clean those out. And Amazon has something called, I can't remember the name of it. They look like little tablet things, and you drop them in your washer and run a cycle, and it basically cleans the gunk, the dirt and the grime out of your washer, because washers can stink after a while. If they're not clean, they will stink, and your clothes will stink. And you're wondering, how come my clothes smell? I just did laundry. That's why. Because you have all kinds of dirt and gunk and buildup that builds up in your washer and makes it nasty. So let's talk about body hygiene. You'd be surprised how many people just don't get it. They just don't. I know of a guy who was in the military, and honey, they have communal showers when they're in boot camp. He would wash his chest, and that was all. He thought he was clean. That's nasty. You can't do that. When you bathe, you should probably have 2 washcloths. You should have one for your face and one for your body. Okay? Every place that you have skin needs to be washed. Every place you have skin. Your crotch, your perineum, your bum, in between your cheeks. Just washing the outside of your cheeks, that ain't gonna cut it. You can't be afraid to touch yourself anywhere on your body. If some people don't use their washcloth, they use their hands. You can't be afraid to touch your body. You want other people touching your body, right? Everybody getting their freak on, right? You can't be afraid of your body. You have to be able to wash any and everywhere that you have skin. So obviously you wash your face, you wash behind your ears, you wash under here, you wash the back of your neck, everywhere you have skin, your neck, your arms, your pits, both arms, pits, your obviously chest for women, underneath the boobs, around the boobs, the boob itself, your midriff, the side of your body, everywhere you have skin should have soap in contact with it. Your back, I'm tall, so it's a little challenging for me to wash my back by myself, but I take a washcloth and I turn it the long way. I put soap on it, I turn it the long way, I sling it over my shoulder, I grab the bottom part and the top part of the washcloth and I go back and forth like this, and I work myself across my back, okay? Every place you have skin, okay? I wash the lower part of my back, I wash my butt cheeks, you wash your legs, behind your knees, your feet, in between your toes, every place you have skin. All right, hold on. me push you back there so you're not making a lot of noise. Your feet in between your toes. And of course your crotch. The V part where your thighs are connected to your torso, you need to wash in there. You need to wash the front of your stuff. Ladies, open up and wash inside. Not inside your V, but your external V, okay? You have a perineum. Men have a perineum as well. Your perineum is the skin between your front part of your genitals and the back part of your hiney, right? There's skin in between there. That needs to be scrubbed also. Don't scrub hard. You're not scrubbing, spaghetti off of a pot or something. You don't want to hurt yourself. But you do want to get soap all up in there because germs, bacteria, sweat. You get your cycle. Women get their cycle monthly. All those germs create odor, right? If your flow, for ladies, if your flow is pretty strong, you need to change your sanitary products more often. Take more baths, more showers. On a medical note, if you have your cycle for more than, I'm going to say, 4 or 5 days, by the 5th day, should be tapering off, or by the 4th day, depending on how your body works. If it lasts a long time and is super heavy every time, I would definitely let my doctor know, because I had an issue with that, and I had fibroids, and I didn't know fibroids are tumors, okay? So it was a bad scene, and I suffered with that for years because I was terrified to go to the doctor. I eventually got it taken care of. But I was soak in a bath and get all fresh and clean, and then here comes Niagara Falls. Sorry, guys, this is life. Men, y'all got girlfriends and wives, y'all know. So I'm like, I just cleaned myself, and I got to deal with this. You serious right now? So every place in between your butt cheeks, where your opening is on your backside, that has to be clean too. You got folds back there, like skin folds back there. You want to make sure you get enough soap in there and clean that you get all of that out of there. Okay? Clean, clean, clean. Use a bidet when you use the restroom so that you're fresher in between showers. Lume, Lume, I believe, is a new company. They have, their products are designed by a gynecologist, and she creates deodorants and creams, all full body deodorants and all of that. It's called Lume. And I plan on trying them one day. They're just real pricey, so I haven't tried it yet. For women that are older, your body chemistry can change. Your deodorant may not work as well anymore when you're going into menopause. So you may have to use, what I do is, my body overheats, especially my face. What I do is I use antibacterial soap under my pits, and then I wash the rest of my body so that it's doing its thing, killing germs. And then you rinse everything real good. Don't be shy of your body. Don't be nervous to touch your own body. It's yours. Get soap in there. Do not put soap internally. Do not put soap internally. Okay? Now, men in particular like to, and I'm going to jump in y'all's world, they like to say that women stink down there. If your woman stinks on her V, in her V, there's one of two things happening, okay? She either has an infection down there, or she's not using good hygiene. Or it could be a combination of the two. So if there's like a fishy odor, I'm not trying to be gross, it's TMI, but I'm just telling you. If there's a fishy odor down there, there's a possibility that she has, could have an infection down there. And no amount of soap is going to eliminate that. You have to have medicine to eliminate that. It could be a yeast infection, it could be an STI, it could be a number of things. So she would need to see her doctor. If she washes all the time and she's real good about that, she still has an unpleasant odor, it could be an infection. Okay, so far as shampooing your hair, we're going there, folks. When you shampoo your hair, you need to get to the scalp. Do not just go Put some soap on there, rinse it off. We good. We ain't good. We ain't good. I don't have it with me, so I apologize. I have a thing I got from the beauty store. It's round and it's got little plastic projections that come from it. Like, it looks like a scrub brush, but it's for your scalp. Okay? Your oil, dirt, sweat comes from your scalp. So I use it. I have to remember to be gentle with it because you could hurt yourself, because it's a heavy duty thing. Okay, you get it out of beauty. It's a brush for a brush kind of for your scalp. So when you wash your hair, make sure you wet it real good, and the thickest part of your hair is going to be probably it's going to have the most bacteria because it's so thick. So you use that little brush, you put the shampoo in your hair, put your fingers through your hair and scrub. You don't have to scrub hard. I don't want y'all putting cuts in your head. That's not necessary, right? But you get your fingers down to your scalp because that's where the oil and the grease and hair products and everything is. And then you can take that little brush thing and gently go over your scalp one more time just to make sure that you get every part of your scalp. All right? And then when you condition your hair, there's a certain way you're supposed to do it, okay? You rinse the shampoo out, wring your hair out gently. Don't just, don't go nuts, right? But squeeze your hair to get most of the water out. Put the conditioner in your hand, emulsify the conditioner, and then massage it into your hair, okay? And you can take your hair and bring depending on how long your hair is, bring it down to the ends, because the oldest part of your hair is the tips, the ends of your hair. That's the oldest part of your hair. So you really need to make sure you get conditioner through all your strands, through your head, and leave that on for like a few, like 3 minutes or 2-3 minutes, something like that. And then this is important, okay? When you rinse the conditioner out, you want to rinse it in cool water. It doesn't have to be cold, but rinse it in cool water, because that cool water closes the follicle and will hold some of that moisture and conditioner in. And I learned that from a lady that works in a hair salon. I'm like, what difference does it make? You put the conditioner on, then you rinse it off. She said in cool water, you rinse it out so that it stays inside your follicle, the moisture stays in. If your hair is prone to dryness, there's different products that you can use. I used to use Vitapoint when I was younger. Vitapoint cream works very, very, very well for me. However, I was looking for it on Amazon and I saw a small jar, about probably maybe this big. People are going nuts with the pricing. $197. You must have fell and bumped your damn head. You need to go to the ER because you have a traumatic brain injury. Try to charge me that much? Oh, absolutely hell no. It's not Amazon's fault, because Amazon is just the business, and then the sellers, some of the sellers cannot be trusted. Do not pay no $200 for no damn hair cream. Y'all must look. No, hell no. What else? I use olive oil. I got it from Walmart. It's green. It's a cream. My hair does not like hair grease. It's too heavy for my hair. It's like, it's super heavy. So creams work better for me. Olive oil cream works really well for me. You have to practice using whatever works for you. If your hair is, you're a woman, your hair is naturally super curly, you may need to use, what is it called? It's, I forget what it's called, so y'all forgive me, but it's basically a product that you put in your hair that helps reduce frizz. Because people with curly hair, naturally curly hair, my hair is naturally curly, are prone to frizz. But there's products that will calm that down. So you got to kind of experiment with what works for you. And let me go back to the southern regions for a quick second. This is going to be TMI. Hey, we grown. Long hair down there, I don't like it. I keep my hair trimmed down there just because long hair, the longer the hair, the more bacteria you have. The more bacteria you have, the more you sweat. The more you sweat, the more odor you're going to have. I have less of a problem with that when I keep it low. You don't have to shave it all the way down, where all your hair is gone unless you want to. But giving yourself a haircut down there, especially for women, it keeps you fresher longer, if that makes sense, okay? And I think I covered that. So let's go into dental. You should be brushing your teeth twice a day. You should be using a fluoride toothpaste. Fluoride is what fights the cavities, okay? And that's courtesy of my dental office, all right? Brush twice a day. Before you go to bed, brush your teeth, because everything that you ate during the day is sitting on your teeth, okay? If you eat candy or cake or something else sweet that has sugar that could be bad for your teeth, you don't want to brush your teeth every time you eat something sweet, right? Before you go to bed, well, after you eat it, get like a bottle of water and just do the, all right? You don't have to spit it out. You can swallow it. It's not a big deal. And that will get a lot of that sweets off your teeth, okay? If you have never flossed before, it's time to start, okay? Flossing, you get those little gadgets. I wish I had one near me, but I don't think I do. You can find them anywhere. Little plastic flossers. My teeth are tightly together in my mouth, so I have to get the ones that's really fine, the material that's fine. And you go in between your teeth. When you go in between your teeth, say this is 2 teeth. I'm trying to remember. Okay, so you want to floss in between, right? In between, and go up this side of the tooth and go up this side of the tooth, because you want to get all the debris that's in between your teeth out. If you've never flossed, that's okay. Today's a good day to start. It gets all that crap out of your mouth that you've been eating throughout the day. You don't have to do it often. I would say probably, and I'm just guessing, once a week, every 2 weeks, something like that. There's also irrigators. They're a bottle that has a nozzle on it, and when you pour it into your mouth, it uses power, like the force of the water gets in between your teeth and gets extra debris out of there. Flossing is better. Either one is good, but flossing is probably better because you're going right in there and you're going upside that one tooth, going upside the next tooth, and you just do that throughout your whole. You might want to do it before you go to bed. If you don't do it often, it can make your gums a little bit sore, but it shouldn't be anything you can't handle. And the more you get used to it, the less it should bother you. Another thing for dental is make sure that you use, I gotta go in a minute, make sure that you use a tongue scraper, a metal tongue scraper. It's got a handle on it, and it's got a little, the metal ones are better, plastic, or metal, use metal. I use I use a pre-dental rinse, and it should say something like that, pre-dental rinse. You put it in your mouth, almost like a mouthwash, before you brush your teeth, and you do this, then spit it out, and then go ahead and brush your teeth. It kind of loosens up the yuckies in there, and then when you brush your teeth, make sure you do it for at least 2 minutes. I know there's rechargeable toothbrushes that have, a lot of them have timers, so as you're brushing your teeth, you don't have to sit there and think about the timer. After 2 minutes, it'll tell you, okay, you're done. And make sure you open your mouth. I'm not going to do it right in front of you because that's kind of weird, right? Open your mouth. I tilt my head so I can get my toothbrush back in the teeth that are back here, because sometimes they're hard to reach. Okay, and make sure you get in the back on the bottom as well. Make sure you brush. Don't just go, I'm done. Make sure you do it for at least 2 minutes, and like I said, the rechargeable toothbrushes it'll do a little bzz, or make some kind of beep or some kind of noise to tell you that you've done it for 2 minutes, so then you're good. You don't want to go to the dentist office. I mean, I still have to go back to my dentist, and I'm not happy. All right, I'm not happy about it at all. But yeah, so anyway, I need my scissors. I don't have them. But anyway, So that's good. If anybody has any questions, by all means, ask. I'm not going to make you feel embarrassed. I'm not going to, oh, how come you don't know that? A lot of people don't know that. There's a lady who works as an esthetician. She was on YouTube. And she said, I cannot tell you how many times I go in between somebody's butt cheeks to clean it out, and I have to get them to either come back another time or they got to clean it out. After you use the restroom, they didn't clean up well. So when she goes in there to take that hair out between your butt cheeks, she can tell that you haven't cleaned yourself properly. When you clean yourself, spread your legs wide open. You're the only one in the bathroom. Ain't nobody seeing what you're doing. Get up in there and clean your backside. Get in there. Don't be scared to get in there. That's the only way to keep it clean. And a bidet, when you use the restroom, and a bidet works well. It works really well to wash that out, and then you dry it off with the toilet paper and you're good. Or you could get a portable bidet. Bidet is spelled B-I-D-E-T, I believe. They work well. You could hook it up to your toilet, or you could get a portable one. You know, take one when you travel. Let's see if I could get a picture. I don't know how good that's going to be. Let me see. Here's an example of a portable bidet. Can you see that? It's like a little bottle with a nozzle on it. Spread open, honey. Get up in there. Do what you got to do. Don't be scared. Don't be reluctant to do it. Get yourself clean. All right? You'll feel better. You'll smell better. And your skin won't be irritated because you left stuff behind. We're keeping it real today. We're keeping it real today. And I also told you in the summer, you know, you sweat more, your body makes more oil, and so I have used alcohol wipes to get the back of my neck, behind my ears. Back of your neck can get kind of grimy, you know, behind your ears, stuff like that. Before I shower, I would do all that, and it works well to get that extra oil out of your skin, so you feel cleaner when you take a shower, okay? So if you have any questions, by all means, let me know. And I think we're good. Let me just do a quick update. Surgery is next Wednesday. I'm doing well. I still have some more chores to do. But I'm not, I have moments where I'm nervous, but when I have pain in my foot, I have a bunion, which is basically a dislocated big toe. Or whichever toe's dislocated. You know, when it pains me, I'm like, oh, I really need to get this over with, because this is just really causing me problems. So I'm not as nervous as I was. Like I said, when it reminds me with pain, I'm like, oh yeah, I need to get repaired. I need to get repaired for sure. So anyway, I'm doing better about being nervous about it. So anyway, you guys take care. I still don't know what time my surgery is. They're going to call me and let me know. And obviously, if they have a traumatic patient come in, you know, person that had a traumatic injury, they're going to obviously be seen before me. They're going to have surgery before me, so that's obvious, you know, a triage type situation. But anyway, so I still don't know what time it'll be. I'm sure it'll be in the morning, I guess, but I don't know what time. But I'll keep you all posted on that. And if you have any questions, shoot me a question. I'll help you out. All right? Much love. You guys take care. Bye.